Hey sweeties, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And honestly, I know this is a crazy kind of title you guys have already seen, but genuinely, yes, I wanted to do a video explaining a lot about this new update that has come in Royal High. I'm really annoyed that one of the few videos that I do every now and then, which I'm ashamed that I haven't been posting as much. It has to be something negative, but it just seems to be that way is the only thing that is happening in Royal High. I don't really know, but I am here to try and give you as much information I can about all the issues that have happened with this this update and this set and this doll that has been released for Royal High. So let's get into it. So, as we all know, there has been this most recent update we've had in Royal High. So, as we can see, let me just go and click on it. So, the Fearless Valkyrie of Royal High and the Guardian of Dreams has arrived. So, basically, it's this first official doll release that Royal High have ever made, really. And this doll actually has caused a lot of, obviously any update has in Royal High, but this doll specifically, here's a video kind of showing you what the doll looks like. This doll is the Valkyrie that we get about Royal High, the kind of the mascot for Royal High. And everyone was really excited, but then eventually people ended up realizing that there's a lot more things beneath getting this doll released and actually getting it, and also for the set that is also in Royal High in the shop as well. And I'm not going to lie, it definitely took me by surprise as well by realizing mostly about how many people didn't know. I was amazed that people even did the research for it. But yes, here it is in the shop, the Valkyrie set. And yep, it looks great, obviously, but still, you cannot try anything on. It is not diamond bought. It is based on the doll. So as you can see, obviously everything's there. You can try everything on. It looks amazing. None of us have any idea of the prices or anything. But I mean, everything in here, one of the most beautifully made sets. It seriously is so gorgeous. I love everything from what I'm seeing, and I'm sure you guys did as well, which is also another reason loads of people are really upset. Loads of people have been trying on Twitter to be recreating the look as well because they really don't want to buy it. Now, I will get into that, but let's try and start off with the more easier issues, and then we'll get into the actual issue why this is a huge boycotted doll. Okay, so obviously, as I've mentioned, they've released to us and they've told us that basically you can go into a shop or you can, actually buy it from the shop Jazzwares. And basically, you can get the doll. It's really great. It looks great, and it is really beautiful. It's kind of a cute doll. I'm not going to lie. And I know people may be like, what the fuck? But like, genuinely, I just kind of wanted to say it. It had to be said. But yes, after you redeemed the doll's code, which is actually in the product in the box, you get a code. Then you can get the Valkyrie set items, and that is obviously the wings, the shoes, the divine helm, the sword and shield, the radiant dress, the luminous cape, and you also get a badge just like the doll. Now, obviously, for people who are in just kind of international, anyone Canada, UK, we're not able to purchase it because apparently, we would probably be able to eventually, but it is right now the doll is only available in the USA, UK, and Canada after they fixed it. So it is not international shipping, which is quite annoying considering Royal High is obviously their inclusivity. But after all, this happens with every game. It's not really a problem, and it's not them being rude or not wanting to, but it is typically not really their fault because, well, I mean, all dolls, all people, they always start out for a few because it's their first official doll release. But at the same time, it is kind of annoying. But yeah, anyways, I would say that typically people aren't really mad about that part. It is mostly obviously an issue because they were like, oh, great, we can get a doll. And then you realize you're in a country where it doesn't ship to, which is horrible. But the thing is, though, something that they've not been talking about is the company that manufactures the dolls, Jazzwares. They actually, it's kind of a negative thing because obviously with that news came to mind that apparently they are a Zionist company, which basically, if you guys didn't know, there is a war between Israel and Palestine, and obviously they are just doing the utmost. They're destroying lives. They're doing so much. It is literally a genocide. It's horrible. It is really bad, and it is very annoying because obviously with that people know that if they buy this doll, they're going to be funding kind of a company that supports it. And no one really wants to be supporting Israel at all. If they're supporting it, it's horrible. So this doll, not only having extreme high prices and obviously no international shipping, even if they did, people are not happy about the fact that if you get this doll, you're supporting a company that is supporting something that is literally just a horrible, horrible organization, a horrible kind of situation that is happening. And when people found that out, like I said, they've also been causing a bit of drama in terms of in the game, where actually when people who have been buying the doll or, actually getting the code and they're wearing the set in game, people have been horrible and scrutinizing them and making them feel very, very horrible. This is a tweet I actually found that kind of instigated my research into the entire thing. And I was like, oh my God, no way. Because even if you guys do want to get the doll, yes, it's not going to really make many other players happy, because obviously for someone like me, I do not support Israel. I do not. And I don't like the fact that they would do that. They'd have a doll. Maybe they didn't know they signed a contract or something before. They joined with the company already. The doll was already in manufacturing. They can't just pull it out when they really wanted to release. But at the same time, it could have been, they might not still know, but I'm pretty sure Royal High definitely do now. But that aside, people attacking people in the game over it and calling another person like a child murderer and people attacking them and everything, it is just horrible. I understand why you guys are saying it, but I also find it really rude, because there may be many kids who just saw the doll, they were like, oh my God, Royal High, I love it, I really want it, and then they wanted to get it, their mum bought it for them, even if they didn't, and their parents, they just bought it themselves, they were really excited. Not many people knew about this was an update quite a few days ago, and honestly it caused such a huge uproar now, but at the few days ago people were really excited and they could have bought it, worn the set and everything. They've got the set, why not just wear it now anyways? I just think that people attacking other people in the game, you've no idea if they actually know like what the reasoning is, and even if they did, it's not really, they may have still wanted to get the doll. It's horrible. I wouldn't do it. And obviously I live in the UK. I could get this doll with my money that I earn, but I'm not going to, because I don't support it. But that's because I know about it now. I would have originally, if I saw this doll, I would have bought it. I would have gotten the code. I would have done everything I could to be able to get this set, but it's not worth it. My real big issue is I just wanted people of Royal High to know it, because it would be nice if maybe, people weren't getting it and we didn't see as many people in there. I am glad loads of people are unified together and have been agreeing not to do anything like this, but it is really up to them. To be honest, it's not really up to me or you or anything. And obviously if you go in the game, you see someone in it, do not attack them about it. It's not worth it. It's really rude. You have no idea who's on the other side of the screen. You have no idea why they ended up getting it. It really just is a bit too far. However, I felt it was necessary that I did do this video, because not many people knew about it, and I had to actually just type in a few words really, and I got the details, to be honest, because now it's out there. But I want to see more videos and more people talking about it. And honestly, I do want to make sure that people are constantly like letting people know about this, and actually finally getting a chance to talk about something as important as this, because it is really, really cool, but it is quite depressing and upsetting that it had to be this way, because it's their first official doll release. I'm sure they were excited and didn't expect it to go this way, but who knows what's going to happen now. Nonetheless, I know that was an awful lot of information, but I obviously have seen a lot of tweets about it. Everyone, in game will be mentioning it most likely, but obviously it doesn't mean boycott on Royal High the game, obviously, because we just still have no idea if they knew, and well, it's still one of our favorite games to play. It is unfortunate that one of our favorite sets, well, could have been our favorite sets, we can't get because of this. I mean, you still technically can, but just genuinely try not to be shaming. Well, I don't say try, just do not shame any other people in the game about it. Obviously there is a lot of controversy with this, and Royal High, it just seems every update it just gets worse. This is definitely the worst one, but it's not necessarily on their behalf, really. It's not really their fault. But I hope this video helped you guys see the awareness, and I hope everything I've said is correct. If there's anything I've said that was wrong, obviously correct me, but I really did try and do my research into this. It's quite a long video, and again, but I really wanted to just, really get it out there, make sure anyone who is just new to the game or whatever knew about it. But obviously there's so many more positive things I'd love to be able to talk about, but unfortunately we're just getting things like this. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea really what to do. I don't know what to do, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video from what you've seen. I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone.